Hello and welcome back to the Champ Manager 0102 save, and I've progressed forward a little bit more than expected because I got into a bit of a run and wanted to keep it going, and you'll find out why right now because this has happened. I think I was meant to come back for maybe the Valencia Bayern Munich games, and I ended up playing on. Put it this way, right? We got smashed 3-0, but we got smashed by Celtic 7-0 on aggregate. We lost 4-0. Then we beat Tenerife 3-1. I'm trying to remember when we were even last together for. It was a long time ago, wasn't it? That Real Madrid game, possibly. 1-0, and then, yeah, we beat Real Madrid 1-0 and lost to Malaga 4-3. Then drew with Zaragoza 3-all. Then lost to Sociedad 3-0. Then we beat Athletic Bilbao 4-2. Then we beat Sociedad in the Cup, but went out on aggregate 3-1. We lost to Betis 1-0, lost to Celtic 4-0, beat Tenerife 3-1, and then lost to Celtic 3-0. So the Scots smashed us, and I thought it was all over in Phase 2, Group D. And then we lost to Osasuna 4-3, and then we changed formation, and something miraculous just seems to have happened. Malaga, we beat them 3-0. Juventus, we beat them 4-0 at home. Then we beat Valencia 4-0 away. Then we beat Bayern Munich 2-1 away. Then we beat Alves 5-0 at home. Then we lost to Celta 3-2. Then we beat Rayo Vallecano 2-0. And we beat Espanyol 6-0. And we've somehow, Celtic and ourselves, qualified from this group, knocking out Bayern and Juventus, which is absolutely crazy. And today we're going up against PSV and Real Sociedad. And if we have time, possibly Sevilla. And if we have even more time, possibly the second leg against PSV, but I'm not promising anything. It all depends how the games go. I think, as well, since we were last together, I've made some more signings. Rui Costa came in for 19 million. I'm not sure if we had him in the last episode against Madrid. He's really, really good. Like, really good. 11 appearances, he's had a contribution to 12 goals, getting an average of an 8.36. And bringing him in has actually made a difference to our tactics quite considerably, as in we're now lining up in the CLF Christmas tree. He's not in this because he's not registered for our European team. However, if we go back to the last match, he was there getting a 10 as captain, being incredibly influential in this attacking midfielder role here. He plays in it, and you know, I know we've got really good strikers. This formation appears to be getting the best out of Tomadera, who has now scored 14 goals for the season. And it seems to be getting the best out of Saviola, who's playing in the role just behind. And Nikiforenko, who sometimes plays in the role just behind. All in all, it's doing very, very well for us, and I'm hoping that continues. Gabby is being a bit of a little bitch and doesn't want to sign. I mean, look, would like to negotiate a new contract. He's now on the transfer list, which is why he doesn't want to sign a new contract. But if I go squad rotation, he now does want to sign a new contract. But I'm not that fussed, really, anymore, because we've got Duff, and Puyol has become a bit of a resurgence, getting a few more games under his belt and looking very, very good indeed. But it's all going very, very, very well. Milevski has become a bit of a stalwart in the team. We signed him from Shakhtar Soligorsk for 210k, now worth 5.75 million. 8 assists and 2 goals. It's just going so well. Chiotis will play in goal in this game against PSV. Left back, it's tough between Victory and Koku. Both have been really good. I'm going to go with Koku. Right back is going to be Puyol. In the middle, normally Ferdinand, but he's not registered for the European competition because he was signed too late. So it's going to be Ibrahim Said and Reisiger. Ibrahim Said's still annoyed that we're not topping the table. Left-hand side of the three, Milievski. In the middle, Xavi. And on the right is normally Luis Enrique, but he isn't available because he's injured. So we're going to go with Barsom on that midfield three. It's going to be Nikiforenko and Saviola in behind Tomadera. And then the bench will be Shijalko, Kluivert, Kallstrom, Koku, Duff, Cristanoval and Bonanno. And that is one hell of a team. In fact, Philip Koku's not going to go on the bench. It's going to be Jamie Victory because he offers a bit more versatility. We'll check the fitness. Xavi's a bit knackered, but we're going to keep him on because it's Xavi and he's been instrumental. In fact, he's been in the goals a little bit more recently as well, which is great. So let's get into it. At home to PSV Eindhoven, Xavi will be captain for the day. We'll put this on fast so we can at least keep up slightly with what's happening in the game. If you're enjoying this, please do leave a like. It really helps the channel out. If you want to become a Patreon, we're getting more and more as we go, actually, which is great. You can just find the link in the bottom. Sign up. It's really easy. You can just donate $1 a month and it really helps me out to keep this going, invest in new stuff, help me upgrade my computer as new games come out. Obviously that's not really relevant to Champ Manager 0102, but yeah, it's really good. So let's have a look. How have we started? 2 shots, they've had none. I mean, in terms of reputation, this should be quite an easy win, but they do have some good teams. Mark van Bommel is still around for PSV. Eric Adu is good. Wilfried Boomer, Ronald Waterus, I remember him. Jan Vennegar of Hesselink. Arnold Brugnik was absolutely amazing back in the day. So they've got a pretty decent team, and I'm sure, you know, we're going to get FM'd the hell out of here. But if you don't know what FM'd, it also came from Champ Manned, where you dominate the stats and PSV have 1 shot on goal, 1 shot on target, and it goes in and they win 1-0. But at the moment, we are completely dominating. 20 minutes gone. Milievski has the ball into Xavi. Xavi up to Nikiforenko. Nikiforenko turns. Banana shot. Nikiforenko. Banana shot. Fucking banana shot, mate. Get the bend on it. I'd never heard of this guy, and I'm so happy someone recommended him to me to buy. And that goes the same with Milievski. Whoever recommended me to go and search and buy for Milievski, spot on. Toe Madeira's got a goal. He's a fake player. He's literally a cheap player, but he's incredible. 2-0 up. Hopefully this will see us through to the semi-finals of the Champions League, which would be incredible in our first season. 2-1. I should stop talking, really. I should just stop jinxing things. There's a handball. Koku stuck out his hand. It looks a harsh decision. PSV have the free kick, and it's gone short. Vannegar of Hesselink comes forward. Are they going to make it 2-2 just before half-time? No, Chiotis gets his fist to the punch, and Barsom's been injured. That is potentially... they're the wrong way round. They're the wrong way round. That could be a killer. Kallstrom has been pretty disappointing every time we've played him. We'll give him a run and see if he can do what he can do in this game. But yeah, Kallstrom has been pretty disappointing, to be honest. In this since we bought him, he's had a good number of appearances. If we just go and look at Kim Kallstrom, look at his history, he's had a good number of appearances, averaging below a 7. And in this team, that's just not good enough. And Michael Reisiger is also not playing well enough. So Cristanoval's going to come on for him. 2 substitutions before the second half even kicks off. It's a brave, bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off, because we need to really get another goal, because PSV are coming back into this game, and, well, there you go. 1 shot on target, 1 goal so far for them. We've had 4 shots on target, 2 goals. Toe Madeira delivers it in. Xavi runs at Colin, and then the world obviously just opened up, because nothing happened after that. Mattia Kesman. Forgot about him. What's he like in this game? Pretty good, actually. Pretty good. Before all the move to Chelsea that ruined him and all that. But actually, he played for someone else before that, didn't he? I think was it Palmer? I think he played for. Chiotis parries it over the bar. PSV get a corner. Brignic flicks it in, but nothing comes of it. Now, is there any other substitutions we can do? Faber coming on for PSV. Ibrahim Said, Carlos Puyol not playing well. We'll try Mike Duff at right back, although always prefer an attacking sub, and Saviola's not playing the best. Let's get Tijalko on. We'll drop Toe Madeira into that role there. Tijalko up top. Cliver, he's just gone off the boil a little bit, not scoring as many goals as I would like. And again, if you can hear that squeaking noise, that is my new puppy squeaking his toy in the background. He's just having a good old fun time of it all. But Milievski looks for Xavi, lets it drop right-footed, and it's a good save. But Nikiforenko was offside anyway. And into the last 10 minutes of the game we go, still with a 2-1 lead in the Champions Cup quarter-final leg 1. Kejman, speculative effort, and he scored a blinder. Mattia Kesman makes it 2-2, and that gets PSV right back into the game and opens this tie up. Really actually puts them in control on away goals, as it's a goal kick. And is it going to be the curse of the camera, where everything starts going wrong with this tactic? 3 minutes of added time. Puyol delivers the ball in. He almost got lucky with the effort. Kallstrom looks left. Van Bommel, Milevski. Milevski waits for support. Koku, 30 yards. Nikiforenko. Durkic gets in the way. And we're just struggling to break through. It's John de Jong. Comes forward. Ramirez into John de Jong. And Puyol picks it up, and Barcelona hold on to the ball. And that's probably going to be the end of the game, unless we can get a goal here. Nikiforenko. Tijalko. Tijalko with a drive. Waterus gets across and tips it wide. Xavi with a corner is robbed by John de Jong. That will probably be the end of the game, and it is. And they had 3 shots on target, although we had 7 shots on target. We dominated the game. We did dominate the game. I'm confident for the second leg. I think we can go there and win. Agbar Barsom is out for 10 days. Hopefully we'll have the likes of Luis Enrique and Rui Costa can't be back, but Luis Enrique and Henrik Larsson would be massive like pluses to have them back for the second leg. So we'll be back for the next game against whoever the hell we were playing against. Gabri, 3.8 million. Yeah, done. You can have him. Why not? Our next match is Real Sociedad away. So we'll be back for that game. So Gabri has gone. He's been sold 3.8 million. Don't really mind that. Happy to see him go. He was never getting any game time. With Puyol and Mike Duff, that was fine. I made a speculative effort for John Terry. Got rejected. And Christian Vieri has been praised by loads of people. So, yeah. See you at the Sociedad game. Which is right now. I didn't even have to take a break. Chiotis will go in goal again. Left back this time will be Victory. Right back Duff. In the middle will be Ferdinand and Cristanoval will go in the middle. Across the midfield then, it will be Enrique, Xavi and Milievski, which should now put them in the right order. It didn't. Why didn't that happen? Milievski, Xavi and Enrique. There we go. That's the correct order. Attacking midfield, Rui Costa, Nikiforenko, and leading the line, we'll go with Savvy. Let's start Cliver. I've been giving him a bit of a bad rap, so we'll see how he gets on. 1, 2, 3 foreigners, so we're good there. Bonanno on the bench, Reisiger, Koku, and Kallstrom. Why not? Let's go for it. Yeah, I think everybody's fit. Everybody's healthy. Captain-wise, Rui Costa becoming the captain after he was been playing so well as captain. Real Sociedad are coming out to attack us, apparently, so let's see if that works in their favour or if we can counter-attack them and get in behind. As Enrique comes forward from the right wing, near post cross, Nikiforenko sends it wide. A wasted opportunity for Barcelona. Now, Madrid just drew their game, so if we win this game, it will put us a little bit closer, and we've got a goal, and it's Patrick Kluivert. He's looking to prove the manager wrong. Patrick Kluivert gets the goal, and hopefully that'll open up this game a little bit more as Real Sociedad chuck even more men forward. I'm hoping that we can counteract them and get in behind as as Ferdinand in hot pursuit gets past Milievski into, and he drives at goal, puts it wide. Good pressure from Ferdinand, and yeah, we'll have to see what happens here. So yeah, that puts us at 7 points off Madrid. It's tough. It'll be tough to get them back, but not unbelievable. That will put us down back. And Chiotis had gone walkabout, finishing 11. Unbelievable. So Victory has it deep inside his own half. However, loses the battle, and that's going to be a yellow card for Rio Ferdinand. He needs to be careful. It's going to be a free kick. It gets in, chips it back, and Cristanoval nicks in to get the ball. Alberto quickly, Kluivert shoots and gets it behind. So we're still trying to get this now. If you can hear my wife in the background, she's trying to teach our puppy how to stay in one position, which is quite funny to hear as I commentate this game. But coming up to half-time, what's that, 8 minutes to go, 7 minutes to go before half-time, and Luis Enrique hits an unmarked volley, but Xavi puts in. Victory hits the shot, it hits the defender. Nikiforenko at the top corner. Nikiforenko, Enrique, oh, it's a good tackle, and it's cleared away. Kluivert looks to stretch and get there. We are all over them according to the commentary. The stats would sort of suggest that as well. They've had one shot on target, one goal. Standard. Kluivert, in it goes to the box. Kluivert for the top corner, it's a good save. Victory for the follow-up, and Alberto dives on the rebound. Gabilondo looks to get there. Luis Enrique back to Cristanoval. Xavi floats it in. Nikiforenko, thank you. Thank you very much. Whoever recommended him, thank you. Nikiforenko is on fire. He's so good. Rio Ferdinand on 6, Chiotis on a 5. I don't do this very often, but Banana's coming on. And we're making a half-time goalkeeper swatch. Can't be having my goalkeeper on a 5. Cannot be having that at all. Chiotis disappointing in the game against Real Sociedad, but we do have a 2-1 lead as we get the second half underway. And Nikiforenko can't stop Estefiana, but Mike Duff can because he's brilliant. Good old Mike Duff. And is it a penalty? Looks to his linesman. Play on! Nikiforenko was taken out, but the referee said play on. Luis Enrique brings it forward. Nikiforenko hits it from distance. Kluivert just goes past the post. And Estefian comes off to replace by somebody else for Real Sociedad. Yaniseka tracks back and free kick to Barcelona. Duff takes it. He elects the ball. He elects the ball as president. Ridiculous. Is that their goalkeeper? No, their defender. He's not too bad actually. Aranzabal. But yeah, here come Real Sociedad again. Coming forward, the home team moves in on goal. Good tackle from Cristanoval, we've sent him on a couple of times go back to France to try and settle his homesickness, and it seems to have worked at the moment. But we'll have to see if it's a long-term fix, because he's always someone that normally gets homesick in Champions 102 and Barcelona. Well, I generally normally buy him off Barcelona, so we'll have to see if he still wants to move again. Milevski, Xavi and Rui Costa all on 7s. I'm not really too fussed if we don't change it. I might just bring on Koku for Milevski. Milevski just being a little bit disappointing this one. We'll save the third sub in case there's an injury. But at the moment, we're doing pretty well. This will make us, again, 7 points off Real Madrid this game. So 2 wins and a draw would make us even if results go our favour. 3 wins would put us at the top if results go in our favour. But Real Madrid, to be honest, they don't look like they're going to throw the league away. So it's have to be a second season league win. And then who knows, maybe we move to a new club, or we just see if we can completely dominate with Barcelona as we continue this rebuild with them, trying to get some of the older players out of the club. We get a 2-1 win, which is very, very good indeed. And it looks like we're going to have enough time to build on. So, President George will be playing at this level. Oh, I used to love Giuseppe Signore. If you know, if he gets released or something, I might just pick him up. The board are pleased. Barcelona B lose. Shocking, Barcelona B. Letting the whole club down, Barcelona B. So, yeah, 7 points off Real Madrid. Athletic Bilbao are 6 points ahead of us. I mean, did Atletico Madrid exist in this? Yeah, they did. They're there. They're top of the second division with Jardim Paulista in the midfield. Interesting. Okay. So we'll see you for the next game against Sevilla. Okay, so we're going to end the video there because my computer was going a little bit funny and my dinner's ready. So we're going to leave it on a knife edge. We'll be back in the next episode to play the game against PSV, the second leg, and potentially whoever is after them as well. Maybe the Sevilla game, because I haven't played that either. So we'll see how it goes. But thank you very much for watching. Apologies for the abrupt ending, but I need to go and sort my computer out and eat some food. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, comment as well. Let me know what you think about this Barcelona team, where I can improve it, and who I should go out and buy in the next summer window. Thank you very much for watching. I'm out. Cheers.